What is up, guys, and welcome to another video. And in this video we're going to be talking about the price action of Bitcoin and the support levels, the resistance levels, and the way the Bitcoin is playing out. I've made around 3 videos, and in the past videos I've explained some stuff about Bitcoin in the macro and the short-term time frame. And in the past 2 days, the short-term time frame videos that I made, that was basically on a day trade that we took. So we're going to talk about that, what happened to that, and yeah. So we're going to talk about Bitcoin, and we're going to talk about what's going to do in the near future, in the midterm, short term. So let's see that in technicals. And apart from that, the trade that we took is doing a pretty good job, and we'll see if we can take another trade that makes sense technically. So we're going to look at that, and let's see what the technicals say. So this right here is the price of Bitcoin. It's down 1.4% today, which is not that bad. Altcoins are having a not that bad time. Like, altcoins are not that bad. They're down like 0.5% to 1%, depending on Bitcoin, down 1.4%. And yeah, some altcoins are going pretty bad. For example, RND or some stuff like that. But well, most of them are doing a good job. So yesterday we discussed on the daily time frame that if you get a close above this level, we can look for a bullish opportunity, and that actually happened. And we talked about it. We talked about this region. If it closes above, this is going to be a bullish signal, and it did, which is a good sign that the Bitcoin is going to go in the upper direction. So this right here was a bullish close. Well, and after that I talked about another thing that was on the 4-hourly time frame, that we're going to see a retest to this area. Well, basically we're going to see a retest to this area. Let me mark it again. It's all about this retest that we need. So after breaking up, we need a retest to this region. I drew it yesterday. I'm going to draw it again. So this is the region I've been talking about, this right here. We need to retest it. And now if I make a fib level based on 4-hourly, if you look at that, hold on, if we draw a fib level, we're going to see 0.5 percent ratio here. So from here to here, or actually here, try it a bit backwards. So well, we have the golden ratio right at the box that I said we need a retest on. So we broke this resistance. Let me jump into the 1-day time frame again. We broke this resistance level right here where I drew the new box, and now we're also having the golden pocket ratio here. Okay, so the golden pocket is right at the zone of retest, where we need a retest right into the bottom. I'm gonna remove the golden pocket just so you guys know. I'm gonna remove it now. So this right here is the area we need retest on. Let me mark it with a brush. So this right here, we need a retest here. Okay, after breaking this resistance, now it's going to come back and get a retest here. Okay, we need a retest here and then a pump. So now, based on what the price action is doing, it went up pretty nicely, but now the selling volume is too much. Like the amount of buying volume we had yesterday, we just lost it today in the selling volume. So if this was a fake out, well, actually, first of all, let me talk about the trade that we took. But first, I'm gonna explain why this thing needs a retest. So just as we said, there was this liquidity buildup right here. Okay, 1, 2, and this is the third one. We had three similar wicks. Okay, 3 similar wicks. So most of the short stop losses, the guys that went long here, the guys that went short right here at this position, they had their stop losses set above these wicks. Okay, so they had their stop losses here, and they opened the short position, but we got bounce from this support region where there was this wick. So when we got the bounce, the stop losses were here, obviously. So the market makers pushed the price back up to hit these stop losses. Okay, so that happened, and the way we took the trade yesterday, it was on 0% risk to 5% overall profits. So that was a good trade. and right on the point where I marked it, it stopped right there. Let me show you on the 4-hourly time frame. Zoom in a little bit, so you see this was my take profit at 28,273. At 28,273, and the price went 28,400, and from there we got the rejection. So I talked about it. I talked about this trade. This might play out, and it actually did, which was a fortunate event that happened. So we're pretty lucky on that, and the liquidity is taken out to the top side. And now there are two scenarios actually. This trade was successful. Well, I'm going to remove it now. It played out, and now we're seeing a little bit of a pullback. Okay, so pullbacks are healthy. They're part of the market movements. Okay, so if there are no pullback, the movement isn't legit, and it must be some manipulation. So at this point, I think pullbacks are healthy. And what I think is going to happen is I have two scenarios. If this just comes back here and gets a retest, because there's a 618 fib level here, and there's also this this breaker that this order block that turned into a breaker now. This was an order block, but it's a breaker now. Okay, so if we get a retest into a breaker and see buying power, we can long again with our stop losses below this, and our take profits to the 30,000 level nearest weight. So we took this resistance level. Well, the next resistance is going to be here. Let me mark it on the 4-hourly time frame. This right here, this is a resistance zone at around 26,600, or there's a triple top here. So we might push up to 30,000 or maybe 30,800 something and get the liquidity from there, because people were shorting from a long time. Like from here, they were shorting actually, and stop us above that. So let me mark it here with a long position. So if the price jumps back here to 618 fib and this rectangle, we can go long. So stop loss below here, risking 2.77, and take profits here at about wait, it's gonna take the liquidity, right? So it's gonna take the liquidity, and if we enter here and take profit above these triple top, so about 10.6% of profit, and stop loss 2.7% or something. So this is the trade that we're going to take. If it retests and then bounce back perfectly, we can enter and risk only 1% of capital. But if it doesn't play out, we can short this from this region. If it does something like that, let me show you. If it does something like that and breaks this and the 618 fib level and comes back to like 27,000, if it comes back to 27,000 without any respecting, then we can open a long position, a short position like this. We can open short position here and stop loss above this and short to this position. We can have the stop loss a bit nearer, like here, 2.5%. So risking 2.5% on this short position to make 4.3%, or if we see a downside a bit further, like take the bottom liquidity, 5%. Now if it retests and successfully bounce back, we can make profits up till 30,000 or 30,800, and if it doesn't, if it just fails, we can come back down and take a short position. Well, this is my thoughts on Bitcoin in the short term. This is what I think will happen, and yeah, on the daily we had the bullish closure. We just need we just need a retest now. The volume is a bit scary, but that's fine. We see a retest and then we can long it. So yeah, this is it. This is it for Bitcoin. Apart from that macro analysis, I have my own video, but on the 4-hour, 1-hour time frame, this is my analysis short term. So yeah, this is playing out. So that's it. Apart from that, all coins are having a good time, in a sense that it's not falling that badly. So I think there's gonna be alt rally soon. So yeah, this is what I think will happen with the Bitcoin, and yeah, so we just gotta wait it out and wait for the perfect opportunity. we don't need to trade the sidelines now. We had our take profit at 5.5%, and we don't have to risk more to be greedy. We just gotta wait for the perfect opportunity. If it breaks the bottom, you can short it. If it doesn't, if it just gets a retest from 695 or that rectangle I drew, we can long it again. So this is it, and we're gonna see what the price action does. And thank you for watching. See you in the next video.